everyone? This is Howie Meal Guy here, and I would like to welcome you to another chapter of the Planet Crafter. We are still on Planet Prime, but we are coming close to the end. So, yay! But, anyway, I'd like to kind of catch you up on what's been happening, and we'll go on from there. So, as you can see, I've played quite a bit into the mammals terraformation stage. We are getting close to complete terraformation, and the numbers are definitely going up. So there's a lot to show, but before all that, we're going to talk about animals and how they relate to creation in the Bible. Genesis 1:24. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was so. God made the animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. So God created animals. Big time. And I'm going to go in here for my other one. We're going to be reading, let me flip it over real quick to Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, because we're going to talk about God's sovereignty as well. It's a verse of hope that I know has gotten me through some hard times, and I have hope that it'll get you through some hard times as well. So, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and bring you back from captivity." So, God's sovereignty over all creation is huge. God is the ruler of creation. God has created us, thus, He also has authority. But also, He's going to get you through the good times and the bad, as was stated. So, I just want to state that I've been through some hard times, and knowing that God has got me through all of those times is something that I'm thankful for. Yes, I've fallen away a few times. No, a couple of big times. And I know that through everything, I can still turn to Christ. I can still turn to my Creator, and I'm going to be brought back in. My faith is growing stronger every day because of that. And I just hope that as life goes on for you, that, hey, everything will be all right, that you can get through it. So just remember that. Like, you will be able to get through anything and everything. Just have to believe. All right? So let's continue on. So let me get a quick drink real quick out here because, well, I'm not always on top of that. And I want to kind of show you what's happened a little bit since I last played. Now, I've said many times in the past that I don't want to give away too much, but I'm going to show you what can be done. Mower extractors have grown tremendously. I've gotten a lot of them. Believe me, I need a lot of them. I now have these new fields set aside, along with these new beehives. they are meant to sell this food that's in here. How do I sell food, you ask? That's superfood? Well, I have my drones loaded in here, and as soon as this trade space rocket gets full, it zooms off automatically. So there's that. So yeah, I'll let you insert a name into the comments what this should be called. I propose Howie's food sales, but I'll let you pick. A lot has happened on the base as well. Still, some of it's still the same. You got the butterflies and the biodome, and this one here as well, and ooh, cool trophy case. I'm missing one, but I'm gonna find it eventually. Some cool posters. And of course, I've also got a vending machine, an arcade machine. These two machines I'll get back to here in a few minutes. Got a cool little aquarium that I built. For some reason that fish was swimming on the platform, but we'll ignore that. Me and Howie Jr. have gone through and built this little personal area. Little place to hang out and lay down and sleep, kind of chill out. Shower that works, legitimately works. It's pretty cool. And yeah, we've gotten all that built. Now, of course, we have gotten animals. I'll show you how to build those here in a minute. Let me get things unloaded first, and I'll be right back. All right, we're unloaded now, and it took me a few minutes, but only took you a matter of a second. But a lot has changed. So I played through quite a bit because from like 1 TTI to the end, it's a little bit of a process. So it's more customizing the base and preparing for the next planet. That's right, I mentioned next planet. Because me and Howie Jr. are going to continue on to the next planet here soon. More chapters coming, believe me, it's gonna be a thing. And you know, we're gonna keep this going for as long as we can. So as long as y'all would have us anyway. If you like the content, let me know. I'll keep going it. But I'm mainly doing Planet Crafter because I like it a lot. And I'm hoping that you all are too. So we have the DNA manipulator here, which extracts DNA. And you have to have certain kinds of DNA, of course. Certain like worms and like frogs, you see the little what you can extract genetic traits from down below. So I just had some extracted. We're gonna go over here because I had it auto delivered. We're gonna go into the DNA manipulator to take genetic traits and make them into what could be a whole animal. Now, of course, how full am I? Okay. So I'm gonna bring in all of the different features as well. And they're in this locker, of course. But I'm gonna try to make one fill every one of them up. So, you know, every one of those little slots. I think that's what we need here. That's stripes. That's stripes. That one doesn't get really full, but that one does. So You could change this up to the image on the right side. Well, that's just a prediction of what it's going to be. So I think this one, I like that one. We're gonna go ahead and create that one. Now it takes the DNA tube, gives it to you. I have these stored up. I have like 5 of them. So let's go ahead and take that one, take that one, and take that one, and one more. We're gonna take that one. We're gonna create an animal feeder, which I already have one created, but one more is never gonna hurt, and an animal shelter. So let me get the ingredients to that, and I will meet you out there. Now, we just got an animal shelter and an animal feeder built. With the animal feeder, 10 foods. With the shelter, 5 DNAs. And now you see them all walking around. And anytime you pet an animal, they don't bite. They give you genetic traits, which are going to be huge, and they also make it a little bit of a noise for you, which is pretty cool. So, and of course, their facts come out and all that. So, there's that. Now, I do have another one created over here already, but I recorded this video once, and I had to adjust voice levels big time on that, so it didn't quite work out. So here's what the animals kind of start growing into, and let's fly around because I know that there are animals kind of scattered all over the place. As we fly around, I'll also point out other stuff that's been built, such as, and I will never get the names right of all this, but I've got an ecosystem that gives away butterflies and all sorts of larvae. I have these scattered all throughout. Oh, let's see here. Oh, my heaters and my drills have been updated. Amphibian farm. But now they're at a max. The heaters are at a T5 now. They produce a lot of heat for the planet. I have them central altogether because, well, there's also the T2 machine optimizer. I like to keep them close, so that way that works like that. But I'm flying back to the base because I know that the numbers are getting close to complete terraformation. Complete terraformation on Planet Prime is at 4.0 TTI. So we're getting close to getting ready to leave for Planet Humble. From this stage on, what I'm thinking about now is, okay, let's prepare, get everything together and get what I need, get what I'm going to need for the next planet. And get things finished up here. That's where my mind immediately goes to. So make sure that I have plenty stored up here, because on the next planet, I know I'm gonna need it. So, because I'm not the kind that just wants to start off bare empty-handed, which for a little bit, I'm going to be doing that on Humble. Do not get me wrong there. But at least I know that I will have had plenty here whenever my next rocket comes up, because there is one that comes up. I will have had plenty that I can draw from to really build my next planet up. So, you know, there's not much more that I can really do right now. I could keep on building and building, but my next video is going to be complete terraformation and that transfer over to Planet Humble, and I will be having a special guest along the ride with me. Howie Jr., my son, will be joining us, and he'll be over voice, and we're gonna have some fun getting Planet Humble started, and of course spreading God's word. So I don't really have much else. I mean, this is a short video, and I'm sorry that I built my way through a lot more. I've really developed this planet, but of course, as you can see, my crops are at 4 rows of 7. That's all the crops I'm ever going to have and need, outside of what's over there. So anyway, that number is growing. As you can see now, my animals are skyrocketing. Plants are enormous. 1.71 megatons of biomass. So those numbers have climbed exponentially. So, you know, that number is climbing up pretty rapidly. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty quick. A pretty quick amount of time that between here and Humble, because we still have the extraction platform, the solar system screen, and the interplanetary travel rocket. Now, also the reason why I'm having someone else come along and join me, someone else who does know his stuff, by the way, because he has played this with me before, is that extra backpack full of stuff that he can bring is going to be immensely helpful. The more resources that I can have brought over, the better. So, you know, any little bit will help, and he will definitely be a big help in helping me get set up and get going on Planet Humble. And of course, there will be occasions that you see him join me on this video or on different videos, because he's just fun to have around, honestly. You know, I'm super proud of him. So, you know, I'm going to cut this video off here. And I know it's, like I said, super short, but short and sweet. But I want to say this. If you like what you see, leave me a like. Comment on anything that you think that I could do better or whatnot. Keep it constructive. Let's all be nice to each other. And if you want to keep updated, subscribe. My message for you is stay the pace, stay the course. It's okay to fall away, it's okay to fall off, as long as you get back up and you keep going. That's the most important thing. All right? In all of this thing that we call life, just know that you've got this, and no matter what happens, you're going to get through it. So God's got you. Just make sure that you're going. And most of all, love others as you love yourself. That was the most important message that Jesus ever gave. Spread a little hope. Make someone's day better. As always, Howie Mill Guy signing out. I love y'all, and God bless.